Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This week's episode of my unpopular opinions. Popular opinions, predictions, what I think, whatever. You guys already know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Leave your unpopular opinions or things you want me to say at this email, unpopularopinions@yahoo.com, and I will read them out loud on my channel. Let's get into this video. Anyways, there was all this talk on Twitter about Flo Milli being pregnant out of wedlock, and people in their unwarranted opinions about it. This might be a crazy take, and I feel like I've touched on it and I keep touching on it because you guys do realize that a man will marry you, or a woman will agree to marry you for egregious, monetary, selfish, manipulative, out of convenience for, or for the benefit of themselves, feeling like they're running out of time, getting married just to say that they're married ass reasons, right? I promise you, I understand the commitment. Understand exchanging of vows and how that pours into your relationship religion-wise. I understand that it's important to people, some more than others. I personally do not think that marriage makes that much of a difference anymore, other than you being legally bound to that person, and my debt is your debt, and all of these things. You can be in a regular relationship, girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, and be doing everything right and literally get married to that person and find that you guys are simply not aligned. So, okay, are we serious? Are we serious? Like, what movie are we in this time? What episode of Black Mirror? What season are we on now? Okay, because this conversation comes up like every 3 to 6 months. I could say let's stop having this conversation, but people are going to continue having this conversation. But why do we keep having this conversation about bills and what should happen when the bill comes out and who should split the bills and bills? God damn. Stop going out to places that you cannot afford and getting upset when it is time to pay. That doesn't make any sense. You're already going into this with a limited mindset and unfortunately limited pockets. So why would you even put yourself in that position and then go online to create discord about it? You and your friend group essentially make friends with people who are generous, selfless, people that are on your level. Y'all need to have some sort of bread or be on the same wavelength, to the point where if you're lacking in that area, you feel comfortable enough to let those people that you're going with know. And then if they just absolutely insist that you come, which I am fortunate and blessed enough to have friends who think like that, just like I do, I got you. Stop going out with people you can't trust. Stop going out with places you can't afford. Why do we keep having this conversation? I do really think that you should, pay for what you ordered. No person who's going out with $30, $40 in their pockets should be ordering $100+ worth of food. But clearly it happens. If you're out with people that you feel like you need to put a front on, especially about your finances, maybe you should definitely find a different friend group. This Lily Phillips thing, if it is real, this is like low-key glorifying like prostitution or trafficking of sorts. And either she is a demon or she has quite a few attached to her now. Okay, I saw this tweet and I have always wondered this. Even as a little girl, like I would be sitting there with my little 64 pack of crayons, how it has like all the varieties of brown, and I would be looking at the crayons, the brown ones, and they would match my skin tone, and I'm like, wait a minute, why do we say that we're black if we're brown? Like, and then it'll be like Hispanic people, white Hispanic people will call themselves brown, and I'm like, okay, the reason why I think people didn't believe that Keke Palmer what she said about Trey Songz and like the experience that she had with him was because people don't think that she's pretty enough for him to want to hit on or try to talk to like that. It's because y'all don't think she's pretty enough. That's why y'all didn't believe her. You didn't think. Okay, and y'all talking about straight women finding out that their men are DL because PrEP not being available, when really the HIV is in that poison they injected y'all with. Now they're trying to literally cover it up. Let's focus on the more important things. Even the topic that I was talking about when I first started this video, what about your commitment level is going to change when you get married to a person? Are you guys in boyfriend-girlfriend relationships for play? Like you're just playing around? Like you just want to have somebody to say that you have somebody, but you want to also fucking suck and do other people and do hella shit? That is a waste of time. Will you grow like stronger feelings for somebody after you marry them? Like, isn't that inevitable as time goes on anyways, if this is somebody that you want to stay with? Will you take them more serious because you're married, like you weren't taking them serious before, so you're just wasting your time? Things don't become some magically great relationship because you and somebody got married. Your feelings will be your feelings or lack thereof. Sometimes things even get worse after you get married. Sometimes people take their masks off after you get married. And I hope you all know people are going to do what they're going to do whether you are married or not. Ooh, this talk about hair, hating your hair, anti-black, very... You guys do realize that a lot of black girls started getting perms at a very young age, right? So all of their lives, they continued on with, getting perms and getting their hair relaxed and getting their... So in other words, there was no real training or practice or education on how to take care of and manage your real hair. Then they've probably always been told that their real hair was ugly or unprofessional, so they do things to go the other way, right? And then now they are grown women trying to make this adjustment as big grown girls who haven't done their own natural hair since probably ever. That's why they say things like going natural, even though they've always been natural, they're just going back to who they actually are. If women want to continue having their human experience with hair that they weren't born with necessarily, that's their fucking business. Who cares? I really think that daughters, like the mom and daughter part of that friction there, daughters might subconsciously be mean to their mothers when they see them being weak in their relationships or whatever relationships, even with their fathers. They subconsciously be mean to their mothers because really they're not giving them anything to respect. And then it's like seeing them like go out and take all this that they feel like, take all this disrespect and things that they wouldn't take from you as a daughter. You'll take it from this person, or you'll take it from dad, or you'll take it from whoever, but then you want to come and talk to me and try to check me, and girl, I really think that's part of it, and we don't even really realize it. And then like resentment starts getting built up, and then the narrative becomes, I'll never be like my mom. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not going to lie. I've never met or like been associated with, like closely associated with, or really had like a friendship or more than a conversation with women who think like this or operate this way. And if she does, I'm sure it's because she's more attracted to, more inclined to being with the men that grew up in the same environment that she did. And I really just question, what is wrong with that? If a girl from the hood wants to be with a guy from the hood, that's her hood ass business. That's just like if a rich person wants to go and be with other rich people, and then poor people are making And then poor people are making memes like, oh, you see that I can treat you better than a rich person could, and you want to try to come to me because you see. And then honestly, the more we have this conversation, the more we talk about this, the more we really, what pool of men do Black women even have to choose from? Why are the gangster thugs even an option? I don't like, where's the accountability and responsibility of Black men raising Black boys in the Black community? Also, why wouldn't you want to choose better? If you're such a good man, if a woman is with a man who's not good for her, then she happens to have a kid by him, whatever, they break up, and then she goes and finds somebody who is actually good for her. What is the like, don't you want to upgrade? Wouldn't you want to be better? So then you say that women are choosing bad. Okay, you've made a mistake, you chose bad. Like, and you guys say that with this notion that I'm assuming you're just all choosing the right women for you. Anyways, wouldn't you want to choose better? Wouldn't you want to upgrade? Wouldn't you want to? I don't get it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And if you're such a good guy, you wouldn't even be focused on women choosing poorly, because you're a good guy and you're gonna attract a good woman. So you don't have time to think about who's with Pookie and Ray Ray and what mess you're supposed to clean up after she done had 3 kids and 3 baby daddies. Somebody else is gonna deal with that, right? Not a good guy, not a high value top tier man like you. Black men are too focused on humbling Black women or having your aha or gotcha moment. Like, why? We really, like, even as a Black community, we keep recycling these narratives, like, and really cursing ourselves. Like, we'll keep saying things over and over again, like, it be your own people, or crabs in a bucket mentality, or all, and then we keep saying it, and the power of the tongue is real, and we put it on ourselves, and it keeps getting recycled, keeps going, and that's all it ever is. That's all we ever become. Like, I don't know. What do y'all think? Let's talk about it. Leave your opinions on what I said in this video in the comments below. Leave your unpopular opinions or topics you want to speak on at that email. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I will see you guys next week.